Hi everyone, it's Leona with Leona's Designs. Welcome to another Scripture Pockets 2026, where we create 52 different pockets with 52 different scriptures from a different book of the Bible every week. And we are on week 20. And our scripture for this week is from the book of Isaiah. It's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. Your ears shall hear a word behind you, saying, "This is the way, walk in it," whenever you turn to the right hand or whenever you turn to the left. And that is Isaiah 30, verse 21. It's the Lord saying He will direct us on our path through life, whichever way we look, to the right or to the left. He will let us know the right way to go. So that's a great scripture. I love the book of Isaiah. And the pocket that I chose this week to go with that scripture, it kind of goes along with it because it's called a path pocket. Kind of an interesting name. And I'll show you the one I created. I watched a video on Cindy A. Lewis's channel on YouTube. And this was her a path pocket that I created according to her instructions. It's a piece of acetate, I guess you call it, or it could be laminate, or just a clear piece of maybe plastic that you get out of a window envelope, whatever you have on hand. I had this piece of, I guess you call it acetate, that I cut down and used, and really easy pocket to make. And I'll show you how to do that. This one I just haven't put together into my journal yet because I was going to make one with you guys today and see which one I like the best. So I'm going to put this aside and we'll get right to it. Okay, I've just got some papers here that I thought I could use. For this one, I just used some scrapbook paper, lightweight scrapbook paper, and I just glued some flowers on it. But this one, I've got this calendar page here that I thought would work well because it actually has a path, like going through these trees. This one, I tore a path, like Cindy shows on her channel, and I will link her video in the description box. So basically what we're supposed to do is take a piece of paper and draw a path on it, and then tear the path out or cut the path out into 2 strips, and then glue those strips onto a piece of acetate or clear, some kind of clear, like window envelope. Like you could probably even use a junk mail envelope with a big clear window. I'm thinking I could have just tore my pieces out and glued them right on there and used that for my pocket. So there's different ways of doing it. I do have another piece of this clear acetate that I'm going to use. I guess they make those sheet protectors. You could use a sheet protector. Sorry for the glare. Probably could use a sheet protector also. Just something that where you can see through, because you want it to look like a path. And then that makes your pocket. And I made these journaling cards in Canva with the verse, our Isaiah verse for this week, and then another verse from Isaiah that I thought went well. It's Isaiah 48:17, which the Lord is saying He will teach us what's best for us and direct us in the way we should go. So those are the 2 scripture cards, journaling cards that I'm planning to put in this pocket. So I'm just going to now, I think I'm going to use this paper, but I just have some calendar pages here that I was going to show you could probably use, or whatever scrapbook paper you might want to use. So if you didn't have a defined path, you would just draw one on your paper, you know, kind of like I did with this. Just draw a path. And then you would either cut it out or tear it out. And this one, I think I'm gonna try to tear it out. But it has to be the size, obviously, sorry. It has to be the size that's gonna fit in your journal. So this size was a 4x6. So if I was gonna use this, I would probably do my tearing like this. I would mark it here. I would cut it here and here. And then I would tear it. Hope I'm not confusing you. So let me do that. I'm going to cut this into a 4x6 piece. Sure, this is 6 inches. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 6 inches. Okay. So I'm going to cut this. Sorry, let me bring this up a little. I'm going to cut this right where I marked it there. And then on this side, where did I mark it? Right there. It's actually like 6x5. We'll see how that works. Okay, so I've got this. And now I want to tear out my path, which kind of would be like right along here. So I'm just going to start tearing. Just kind of out and in, out and in. Kind of like that. And then on this side, I hope that makes sense. Then the center part is that you don't need. Okay, so then this would be our path going down through these trees, which we would either put on a junk mail envelope I'm not sure how that would really look. Probably wouldn't work too well because these are bigger, so I'm going to use my acetate wherever I put it. Where did it go? Right here. Hard to see. So I'm going to put these, I'm going to glue these on the acetate that I cut down to size. So I'm going to cut this down. This acetate I'm going to cut down to 4x6. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I cut the acetate down. This is 4x6, but I think my pieces here are too wide. So actually I'm going to tear this one down a little more. I don't want it to take up the whole window. I just want it to be on the sides like that. I think I'll tear this one down a little bit. Kind of like that. that, maybe. I think that would look good. Then I'm going to glue these down to this. And what I used was my double-sided tape to do that. But you could probably use Fabri-Tac, maybe would stick to the acetate. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Cindy used, if she used Fabri-Tac or what she used. But I'm going to use double-sided tape because I know that sticks. So I hope everyone's having a good week. I am feeling much better than I was last week. Pretty much over the pneumonia, I think. Just got a little bit of lingering cough and lingering loss of energy, I guess you could call it. Just takes a while to get back to normal, but I'm thankful I'm feeling better. And I hope none of you have to experience pneumonia because, believe me, it is not fun. Okay, where did my acetate go? Here it is. So I'm going to glue this piece down now, right to the side and the top, and I think it's a little bit longer, so I have to cut some of this paper off. That glues on really good with the double-sided tape. And I'll do the same thing with this side. Okay. Get this right on this edge. Just like that. Oops. Didn't quite get that. Oh. It does not want to come off once you get it down there. Wow. Yeah, so be sure you get it adjusted right before you glue it down, because once you get it on there, it doesn't like to come back off. Okay, why is this going down crooked? There, I think I got it right. I think I got it right. Let me cut this off here at the bottom. And looks like it's a good path. See if my scripture cards would fit in this one. And they will. So let's see what they look like. Get my cloth out here so we can see better. So we have this one, or we have this one. And we would put a card in this one. Like that after we glue down the 3 sides. And we will put a card in this one after we glue down the 3 sides. So either way, that's how you can do it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of a topsy-turvy explanation I gave, I guess. But it's not really hard. You know, you just draw the path, tear it apart, and then glue it to some clear cellophane, acetate, whatever you have that you can see through, and then you glue it in your journal. So I think I'm going to use this one in my journal. So let me see on this journal page how it would look if I glued it down to the page and then put my card in. This is how it would fit on the page. It would fit well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and welcome to all my new subscribers. And thank you for joining, and I appreciate all of you, everyone who's been around with me for a while, and all you new people. I hope to see you next week for week 21, and I hope you have a blessed week in the Lord as He directs your paths this week. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, He will show you the right way to go. Blessings. Have a great day. Bye-bye.